And welcome to Everyday Hip Hop. She's not Ricky.
I don't care about a mixtape. You know how many people just drop mixtapes?
To that. Oh, they thought I was soft? Slap somebody. Come watch Bad Boys. Oh, I slapped somebody. Let me redeem myself. Book. Look, there's gonna be a book coming soon if it hasn't already came. It's the redemption tour, Gavin. Yeah, he did. And we are here with a very, very, very special guest. You can see this is not our usual place where we pod, but we took it on the road. We got a very, very special guest in the building. Savi Gabos is in the building with us. Clap it up. Yes, clap it up. How you doing today, man?
Warm welcome. Yes, I appreciate that welcome. Wow.
We've been trying to
got me feeling good.
Okay, right, okay. Yes, we've been trying to get you on the pod for a minute, man.
For a minute. For sure. I've been trying to get on the pod for a minute.
Yes. It's been mutual. It's been a mutual.
No, it's been mutual. We've been trying to make that happen for a while.
For sure, man. For sure. How you feeling? How are you doing? How you doing mentally? You know, what's up with you personally, man?
I'm feeling good because we brought here on a very happy occasion.
For sure.
You know, it's good vibes in the air already. And I can say for the most part, I've been feeling good this whole year. It's been a good year for me. Mm-hmm. Overall, it's been a good year. It's been a lot of good energy. I don't got too much I could complain about this year.
We definitely been seeing you popping. Let me get an audience a little bit of a song that you went viral for. It's going crazy. A Sacramento anthem.
Some will say.
Yeah, so we definitely gonna talk about that. I'm gonna give them a little bit. Oh, this is the video right here. You know.
Pistol. To go to war, you gon' need drugs and missiles. Bitch, I'm from Sacramento. What I gotta do, just shell it out. It's the city where the niggas and bitches said fuck the clout. Please don't say that we the bank, but in this water you might drown. Oh, they don't get it. Let me quiz them. I'ma have to spell it out. Bitch, I'm from Sacramento, and that's the South to be exact. Same place I had sold an ounce and saw a nigga get whacked. Where niggas slide and go do life about some ancient get back. But I can't tell him shit. I'm a nigga that did that. My mama sees on 29 before go saving big racks. Real niggas that understand the city shit, and that's just facts. Me that art on Christmas Eve, you come alone, you get packed. For the jeans to S&D and that's the mart over by Mac. I know a nigga from EG if he ain't never did that. Or maybe that's just me in the places that I was at. And niggas know about sack, but gang gangin' ain't all we do. Before the bang bang, the city had jerkin' crews. And once upon a time, we was beefing about red and blue. I'm talking older days when Mac Dre was just sliding through. I'm from Sacramento. We want y'all chow, you keep your boo. And don't jump up in this load if you ain't really trying to hold. I'm from Sacramento. There's big sharks, a couple packs of minnows. You might get popped up on an accidental.
You know what? Yeah, let's start there before we get to anything else. What was the inspo for the record? What was you thinking? Of course, you got on the legendary BPT, YG beat, and you killed that shit.
I appreciate that. I think the inspiration for it came, I don't know what the inspiration for it came from because, let me think. So before I dropped the original video. That wasn't a song originally. It was
on TikTok.
Yeah, it was a challenge video.
It was a challenge video.
And right. I've been doing those for years though. Like I've always did that. That's just something that was a niche for me that I kept going. Cause you know, back in the day, everybody used to do like the So Gone challenges, the popular little rap challenges on Instagram. It was like a little viral moment. But that was when I first like started rapping. That was my intro into how I first got people to follow me, first got people to support me. Was posting those Instagram challenges and really getting good feedback on those. So I wanted to do, so I made my challenges more niche by, I spell out things when I do my challenges. Like you'll see I put the letters up there and then I spell it out as I rap it.
I know exactly what videos you're talking about.
For the Sacramento one, every part of I was just thinking in my head like, what if I did Sacramento and each letter I was highlighting like something different about the city. That was my base idea. And then I wrote it on my way home driving. And I originally wasn't going to do the BPT beat too. That's the other thing that's crazy. I wasn't going to do the BPT beat. I was going to do, it was another old school beat, but it was something like if I would have did it on that, it would have been crazy. It was almost the worst decision I ever made. But once I saw where I was going with it, when I was thinking about doing Sacramento and I was like, bitch, I'm from B. That instantly popped in my head, and I was like, bitch, I'm from Sacramento. And I literally said that out loud, and I was like, that's it, like right there. wrote that motherfucker, did as many as many little secret, if you know, you knows. I was trying to put as many of those in there. And then I was like, I got to put a couple easy ones too, you know, so because not everybody know. People been living in Sac their whole life, might not have the same experience as me. Mm-hmm. So I tried to make it also to where the whole city could fuck with it. Not just, am I good on cussing?
Oh yeah, you good. All right, you good, bro. You good.
I wanted to make it to where the whole city could fuck with it. I didn't want to make it divisive at all. I feel like Sacramento been needing something to
unify. It'd
be amazing to be able to see more of the top hats in Sacramento being able to sit at the table together to make a bigger pot for everybody. Mm-hmm. That's what I believe in. So when I was going with that record, that was my mindset. And it also happened to be like 3 months after I came back from Texas. I was living in Texas for a year, taking care of my grandpa. And when I was out there, I was homesick a lot. So when I moved back, my whole mindset was on Sacramento and a lot of shit I've been seeing happening while I've been too far to be able to actually do anything. Like I was too far to really connect with the artists that I want to connect with, to show unity or anything like that. So when I came back, I was very headstrong on turning Sacramento up. That was also something that I was focused on doing. So it just all came together in probably the best way it could have. I couldn't ask for nothing more. That shit it's been going
everywhere, man. From the TikTok
and the love been real.
The
love been real. Yes. Like it's a lot of people that talk a lot of shit. Because I mean, anytime you talk about something that a lot of people have an opinion about, it's gonna be a good amount of people that got pushback or got a different opinion. Mm-hmm. But the amount of love and support that I've gotten from that record though is overwhelming. Like engagement
on that record.
Hey,
hey. I love the way that you manage that engagement. Like you said. When you were too far from home, but still really headstrong about forming that connection with local artists.
Yeah.
We see that with your challenge as well. You are encouraging local artists to take that same similar road and showcase their music to a broader audience.
Okay, that's crazy too. So the Sacramento Challenge, shout out to everybody who entered the Sacramento Challenge. We got over 10 million views across all the videos. There was over 100 artists that entered. My video had reached 1 million, and I think that's around the time I did the challenge, or maybe it was a little bit before that. But there was people whose videos were doing the challenge, and they was damn near getting the numbers I got off of my shit. So it just was like literally the idea of like, if I could give you a stepping stool to get right where I'm, come on, you know.
Right.
And then we got to pivot from there, and we all got to do what we do. But everybody could give out that helping hand type shit. So, but the challenge was very much so thought about and like premeditated, but at the same time, it was more so out of need, because I felt like I was gonna let the traction slip with the Sacramento song, because I had a delay on getting the music video back. I almost wasn't gonna get the music video back for the Sacramento song. That footage was in the wind for like a month and a half. We thought that was gone.
Wow.
I'm talking about
What happened? Hold on. What?
Yeah, what's that talking about?
What?
One day, I spent a lot of money to do a music video. Another day, I got a call back and said, the footage is no longer footage. There is no longer, and I was saying the same thing. What happened? Well, the video is just damn near going, like a whole bunch of, you feel me? It was in the wind. It was definitely, from everybody in my camp to everybody I was talking to, we was all really thinking about how we were going to redo the Sacramento video. So in that time, while we didn't know what was happening with the Sacramento video, because we knew that would be the biggest promotion for the song. For the actual song, For the actual song, of course, the music video following up is going to always, you feel me, take it to the next level. But without knowing when the music video was going to come back, we had to do something in between to keep the traction. And that's when the idea for the Sacramento Challenge came. But I never expected it to go that crazy.
Right.
I've had a lot of people come up to me and just talk about the Sacramento song, but I've had a good amount of people come up to me and talk about the challenge. Like, I saw your challenge. Not even like I saw your video, but I saw your challenge, you know? And I was like, damn, that's tight to be able to even create something like that to where other motherfuckers is really eating off it. Like, everybody really getting the plate, for real. Mm-hmm. Like, that was tight. It was a lot of artists out of there that I'm still trying to work with. But shout out to Savi Gabos. He ended up winning the challenge. Y'all go check him out. Glock, I don't want to get it wrong. Glock hugging Savi Gabos, something like that on Instagram.
For
go
sure.
check it out, though. If y'all go on my Instagram, y'all see him tagged in all the posts. Yes,
let's go back to the origin of who you are as a rapper. What were some of your influence? When did you first know that you could rap at a high level, and when did you know when you were gonna take it seriously? Like, it's different between, you know, rapping and taking the shit seriously. So when did you know?
My early influences was Lil Wayne and T-Pain was always my favorite rappers. In that regard, yeah. Lil Wayne and T-Pain was always right here for me. Like I always just thought they was both the coldest niggas when I was growing up.
One of our members is a diehard T-Pain fan.
Yeah, for sure. T-Pain is a boy. Anybody that's got something crazy to say about T-Pain, you either wasn't alive during that era or you wasn't listening to the right music. Because T-Pain has hits. Go back and just listen. You can still listen to it now, 2025. You can still play all that shit back. Timeless music.
That is for sure.
But those was early influences, 100%. I've been rapping literally since I could remember that I could talk. Since the day I remember speaking a word, I remember rapping. When I was younger, every Mother's Day, I used to write my mom a Mother's Day rap and go do it at her door and perform it for her, the whole little shit. When I was younger, I used to go over to my uncle's house, and that's where I was able to cuss at. So I always be able to cuss when I was at my uncle's house. So I'd be making my PG raps for my mom and stuff at the house, but the whole time I'm going over to my uncle. And this one I was super young, like probably like 5, like as young as like 5, 6. Me and my brother used to go over to my Uncle Tyson house, and he was just a fly nigga. Come pick us up in BMW, all black, tinted out. Come fly with him. He heard me freestyle one time, and he was like, "You just saying words, but you know what you doing." Like he was telling me like but you know how songs is made. This is one of my earliest memories about music. He told me I was so young when he asked me this. He was like, "Do you know how songs are made?" And in my head, I was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Do you know that like people have to actually, you got to record the song, you got to structure the song. You know, when you listen to a song, you hear a hook, you hear I was young as shit hearing all this, and I promise you from there, I wanted to study how do you put together a real song. That's why like I feel like today's age is popular to do like a minute 30 long song, a minute 30 second long song. But
that's not the real song structure that we grew up on.
Right.
With all my records, you'll notice I usually have a hook. Unless it's a freestyle or it's titled something like interlude or something, it's 9 times out of 10 it's gonna have a hook. It's gonna have at least 2 verses on it. I might do more. I got 5-minute songs. I don't care about y'all attention span.
That's what we grew up on.
Right.
If it's good enough, you're gonna listen to it. I got a 5-minute song right now that's going so viral throughout the group that we be in, like, cause we be the biggest fans of, and when I'm saying I'm like me, Savi Gabos, TB Tavy. When we be chilling, we can see just from our partners, our family, what songs is really the ones.
Yeah, the vibe.
Because on my mama, if my partner make a weak song, I'm not listening to that shit every day like it's the hardest shit ever. So when you see somebody who sees you every day listening to your shit like it's the hardest shit ever, you know you got something. Trophy Team is a 5-minute song. Go listen to Trophy Team and tell me if it's worth it. I promise you won't be disappointed. Like, I'm trying to make that type of music that's worth listening to. I don't want to rush you for a minute long so I can get 1 million views.
For sure.
I'm cool with the 300,000 views on a 5-minute long song. I really got something to say. Like,
get your attention span up.
Right.
So that would be early like inspirations. And then you asked it was another part to that question. It was like a 3-part question. I was trying to hit every topic.
Yeah, really just development when you so you already, I think you really pretty much.
Oh, you said when did I stop? When I actually start rapping?
Right. So
first song
and all that.
My first song ever is called Stash Spot. It's still on my YouTube. It's the first video I ever posted on my YouTube. It's probably out 6 years. It's probably like 6 years ago, I think. If you go look at it right now, like on the day that this dropped, it's probably gonna say like 6 years ago. That's the first song I ever actually recorded. I had a partner. He had a garage. His dad used to rap. His dad was an engineer. We went over there. We were shooting dice with his dad. We got to talking shit, popping shit, talked about the rapping shit. I had some stuff already in my notes because I always used to just write music and shit like that. So I already had something ready. Made like 2 songs that night. One of them was hard though, Stash Spot.
Okay.
Savi Gabos, Stash Spot. And when I first started rapping, my name wasn't Savi Gabos. It was Savi Bo. But I had to get rid of that shit. Just a secret for y'all.
So I love that you mentioned early on that your inspirations for music are Lil Wayne and T-Pain, because I feel like it's very prevalent in your music that you have a melodic side.
Yeah, for sure. I love making music when I be singing though. That's the only thing about the melodic shit for me. I love it too much. So I'll be trying to keep myself from making too much of that because I know that that my strength, I got a heavy strength with the bars, and I know that. Like I can do the wordplay. I can rap with some of the best of them, like for sure.
1000%.
So knowing that, I don't sometimes, because if I make a melodic song, it's not gonna be as intellectual or have as many bars, as many metaphors as when I'm able to rap hella bars back to back faster. You know what I'm saying? And really get it in there. Like when I do that one, but I like doing the singing songs more though, and those are the ones I like to listen back to more. That's the crazy part to me too. Like I like all my singing songs. I damn near be listening to those to the neck. Like if I'm driving around and I'm playing some shit, it's gonna be one of those. 9 times out of 10, I'm not even playing Sacramento. Like I don't even. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. I listen to Trophy T more than Sacramento. That'll give y'all an idea. If y'all go listen to both of those records, you'll see what I'm saying. But yeah, I definitely been trying to get more in touch with it because my fan base is starting to like it more. And I found the right studios to make it actually come together correct.
Right, because you sound good. Like I was listening to some of the melodic tracks, and I'm like, this nigga sounds great, excellent on some of these tracks.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
so,
that it's been finding the right people to record. When you just doing some rapping shit at the homie house, I'm gonna just try to bar up and just rap because I'm not even gonna try to how you playing with my vocals. Like you feel me? I'd rather go to the high budget studio to get the real, somebody who actually know how to do vocals. I want brother that know how to record Taylor Swift to record me. I'd rather go the expensive route for songs that I know I'm really gonna be trying to sing or trying to test new limits, test new things. Like, cause you feel me? It's like you can't just do that with everybody. Not everybody even know not everybody can even understand the vision if they ain't even been in the game long enough. So
right. How did it seems like you have a chip in your shoulder and you want to carry that mantle for Sacramento. What was it like for you growing up in Sacramento? Why do you have that chip on your shoulder when it comes to your section, your region? I love regional music. It's dope, when rappers actually do that. So, what inspired that?
I think, growing up, my upbringing in Sacramento was pretty wicked, to be honest. I could have made a lot of decisions that would have had me in a way different predicament, if you get what I'm saying. There was a lot of times where it was like, you could either go down this path or this path. And a lot of times I was taking the path that not a lot of motherfuckers wanted to take because it's easier to go run with the crowd. It's easier to go, if 50 people going over there and they all yelling one thing, it's easier to go jump in with those 50 people and just try to fit in with them and go yell that one thing.
For sure.
If you the one person walking the other way yelling something completely different that ain't nobody from over here even heard of, it's not even like you yelling something that's opposite to them. You just came up with your whole own shit and just, we didn't even know we could do that. No, we could do that. I promise y'all we could do that. Like, you don't gotta follow trends. You could set the fuck out these motherfuckers, I promise you. And I just never wanted to let my city define me. I want to give a new definition to it.
That's what's up.
And do you feel like there's a sort of freedom being a Sacramento artist versus being
Hell
an
no.
artist in another bigger city?
No, it's tough as fuck to be a Sacramento artist. You can make the best music in the world and be from Sacramento. You're gonna go post it on TikTok and everybody gonna be commenting where you from. If you look like me and you talk about the things that I talk about in my music, because I can highlight certain things. And even songs I don't highlight certain things though. Like I got songs where I'm not even talking greasy like that, but motherfuckers will still be all in the comments. Where you from? What section you from? If you like the music, you like the music. If you don't like the music, you don't like the music. If that's what I was trying to speak to you, if I was trying to talk to you or present to be from, if I wanted to be Savi Gabos from this hood, I would say that every time I get on the microphone. You know what I'm saying? I have several chances to say that if that's what I want to lead with. I don't believe in that. I'm not even just a rapper, bro. I'm an artist. Like, I can't let that shit get held back by thinking I'm finna get on the internet and gangbang with you. But that's what they expect from a Sacramento artist. They want to see where you from. They want it to be a side. They want to be able to hear, oh, you're from this, and they want to start trying to ride behind it. Like that's all that, bro. That shit is not. It's not easy at all being a Sacramento artist. It's hard to navigate, but you can do it if you keep, like, you gotta really be mentally strong. Because it's easy to just fall into the norms. Like, it's easy to just sit there and be like, oh, I just do this. Or, because I was always, like, and I do tell people where I'm from, though. But the answer I give ain't good enough for them because I'm from South Sacramento. But I'm from Sacramento, though. I always lead when I'm from Sacramento. But if you got more inquiries, I'm either saying one of those two, you know? I'm from South Sacramento, I'm from Sacramento. And the South is a big place. I lived a lot of places through the South though. Like damn, so it's not like I never try to run away from the politics shit because it's prevalent. I know what it is. It's something that you're gonna have to face, but it's not something that I'm leading with my music. If you're talking to me as an artist, you'll never get that from me. That's not what I'm putting in my music. That's not what I'm promoting. I'm Savi Gabos. Gabos is something I started. I went and made a name that me and all my partners could sit there and actually stand on because I'm down to do whatever about everybody yelling at, you know? You feel what I'm saying? It get too tricky with I never wanted to be a gang member. That's not cool to me. Why do I want to go and be with, I'm going to go sign up for 100 niggas beef. Whatever these 100 niggas go do, when they not with me, I sign up to come and kill you behind it.
Right.
What type of contract is that? I never wanted to do that shit. Never. So, but yeah, doing music in Sacramento, being an artist in Sacramento, they gonna always try to put you in a box. They gonna always try to make you claim this, make you claim that. You can do what you want to do. You could start your own shit. You could go without a click. You could just be you. Just do whatever you want to do.
And I feel like that's a great statement to lead with because I feel like we're seeing that shift even on a larger scale with more mainstream music as well, kind of just steering away from just the street aspect of a lot of hip hop music.
But the thing is they stray away from it, but that's not, you gotta peep, like they want somebody like Ian rapping. If you listen to his lyrics, his lyrics is just as grimy as any rap song. He still gonna be fucking these bitches, still gonna be getting these hoes, all that shit. He's still rapping shit that we say in our songs, but it just comes across as not as aggressive because they got a white boy that look like Justin Bieber doing it.
Right.
So
the image, it's who the lyrics are attached to. That's the problem. So if they can get away with someone who looks like them, listening to the music that they love, but not have to see any black faces, they're gonna do that 100%.
I think also too, it's like it's a lot of liability with trying to get artists that are like too overly, because a lot of times back in the day we really didn't know what these people were doing. Like right now, if a rapper get locked up tomorrow, the internet's gonna know about it the next day, you know, instantly. Back then, they were able to make their campaign sound however they wanted to make it sound. Like they could have a rapper go do one night in jail, not tell nobody about it for 30 days, post that video of him getting out and say, Lil Wayne been locked up for a month, and everybody gonna believe it because we didn't have no other sources to say that was wrong, you know? Like, but today's day and age, like we really know if somebody really own that, like if a rapper's really own that, like really still in the streets, really doing that, we gonna know about it, like damn near like that, because, or niggas don't always get caught, but you know what I'm saying? Like 9 times out of 10 now, you know so I feel like a lot of people don't want liability, like in the actual label talk, because why sign a rapper if I'm gonna sit here and have to worry about him dying, worry about him getting locked up in 2 seconds. It's a lot of shit like that too. So let me just get this white boy to go rap the same shit that I really want EBKJ to say.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's really what they trying to do. They want to cover it up, but I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be able to navigate through it though, because people really be stupid too. Like
that's facts.
Like people do kind of be dumb. Like I don't even mean that I'm trying to, okay, my fault. Hold on. Let me gather what I'm trying to say. Because I didn't want to just leave that as a cliffhanger. My fault. Not people be stupid, but a lot of time people ask questions and then the answer be right in their face and they look for a different answer. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So if you want to make it, just make it. Like if you want to try to find your route, just find your route. Like it's not about no swaying left, swaying right due to outside ears and nothing like that. Nigga, do what you do, and you could literally figure it out. Like you could, but a lot of times the answer be right in front of you. Just open your eyes, like type shit.
For sure. In your Sacramento song, you said that we the city with the coldest rappers y'all ain't get to know. Was there any influences early on that you had specifically from Sacramento?
Not
or
early
do you know
on.
that there's just ill niggas in Sacramento that people don't give credit to?
No. When I said that bar, that was a bar where I was really trying to pay homage to a lot of the people that we've lost, that were real talented artists that lost their life too soon due to being in the streets, doing whatever, ABC, whatever it was for. But I feel like our city we got a lot of people that, or being incarcerated for a long time to where you're not able to make your presence felt on the streets the way it need to be felt. You're not able to really make the moves that could bring the whole city, you feel me? Because you either locked up, we got gyms out here though. Like Sacramento really raw. Like we really got a whole, like, if everybody in Sacramento who is really talented at music was able to get on the same accord, we'd be a powerhouse, like a real one. Because we got some of the most talented niggas on the whole West Coast. We got one of the best sounds, to me, in my opinion, we got one of the best sounds out of the West Coast. Like, because a lot of times they group us in with the Bay, and they don't even be knowing that a lot of the shit they call them Bay Area shit is really Sacramento shit or Sacramento lingo. And I know the Bay Area gonna get in the comments.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Sacramento always say y'all always say y'all made everything. No, bro. We really be making shit. Like, we really be having our own lanes. Like, we be having generational artists that really go crazy and change the whole sound. Like, it's a lot of them, though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I was paying homage though in that bar. That's all I was trying to do with that. Yeah, I wish it's a lot of rappers that growing up, I don't get to hear new songs coming out from them every week, and I wish I could.
So, how do you think we can do better as Sacramento artists to kind of form that connection? We were talking on a later podcast about that sort of loss of that interconnectivity between artists in places like Atlanta and New York when we were watching Joey Badass go that 50v1 by himself. We see a lot of artists from these big cities who once had those historic ties to a larger community. We see a lot of them are kind of solo by themselves now. So coming from Sacramento and seeing how we really never had as big of a stage like that, how can we start to make that mark?
I think I be asking myself that same question. And what the only thing I've actually set foot in and really doing so far is the ciphers. I feel like ciphers is a big lane that could bring a lot of artists together, and it'll bring your fan base together. Because networking with other artists, all it does is really help you. Even if you right here and bro right here, he might be right here, but these is 700 motherfuckers that don't know you.
Right.
Even though you got 7,000 motherfuckers that know you, he might have 700 that you don't know, and now you closer to 8,000 if you go fuck with bro. So it's like shit like that. I be trying to put together ciphers now though. I'm on about my third one. I've been putting together ciphers with Shot by Diz and my boy Dom from NorCal. NorCal Next Up. Shout out to them. We've been putting together these ciphers, and I'm slowly falling in love with doing that a lot more than even putting together my own shit. Like, cause I'm able to work with 10 different artists, and I'm choosing the beats, seeing who it sound like what on what beats. Excuse me. Seeing what producers I'm gonna be able to include, cause it's a lot of producers making names out here like they artists nowadays. I love that. Seeing what producers I could get on there, how we could all network. Cause at the end of the day, if we all from the same city, like we just put together a 5v5. It's 5 males versus 5 females doing a cipher together, and it's 5 beats. So each male and each female is on one beat. So you really get to see like the difference between what a female would do with it from Sacramento and what a male from Sacramento would do with the same beat. How would that? And it was crazy hearing that back, being able to go through that whole process. Shout out to all the artists that was in that. Y'all go check that out. I don't know when it might be out, but that's coming. That's supposed to be coming in like the next 2 weeks. So
okay,
it's coming soon. Sac versus Sac, female versus males. Sacramento Cypher. Shot by Diz is gonna be on Shot by Diz YouTube, so y'all go check for that. But yeah, I've been trying to put together. The last cipher I did was Sacramento versus the Bay. I did 5 artists from Sacramento versus 5 artists from the Bay. Did that one with Westside Tut, Shot by Diz, Dom NorCal. Shout out to my guys. We be putting together some amazing projects when we work, but we all got individual shit we do, so it'd be hard for us to get on the same accord. But I want to start producing more ciphers. I want to do one at least like monthly. Okay. But that's something that I'm gonna try to put initiative in to try to get Sacramento, you feel me, to a bigger place. I think that's a good route. I like the ciphers, and we done had good success with them. We got one with like 300,000 views right now, one with like 150,000 views right now. Go check out those Shot by Diz ciphers. I'm telling y'all, there's some amazing talent in the city. I'm gonna keep on saying it over and over.
What would you say is more important in today's artists? It's September 15th, 2025. We're recording right now. And the state of what artists was, what artists did to get on, what artists did to be popular is different. Do you think it's more important to be outside, or do you think it's more important that social media piece? Because I see you're very savvy in the social media game, which I feel like can expand who is actually watching your content or seeing you rap
Yeah.
on a global stage,
Yeah.
damn near.
Yeah, the social being outside isn't as important nowadays because there's not a lot of real opportunities for you to be an upcoming artist until you actually got some motion on social media. So it's kind of backwards now. Like you gotta first get a following off social media to even have the event spaces in your city to want to fuck with you or even do anything with you. So you got to play the internet game nowadays.
gotta play the internet game.
I think so. Unless the only other thing really, a lot of people that don't play the internet game, they have like big reputations in the streets already. If you get what I'm saying, that's something that where I see a lot of times like, oh, Brad he don't gotta sit there and post reels or post TikToks and shit like that, but he's still gonna get 100,000 views when he drop that music video because motherfuckers really want to know. They want to know about him off of everybody wanted to know what the fuck Chapo was doing. Hey, we rushed to go and watch that. You feel me? Like it's certain motherfuckers that you will gravitate to just because you know what I mean? You already
just interested.
Yeah, they already got that call it in the street. So then those motherfuckers don't gotta go the internet route. But I fuck with the internet though. Cause it'll take you to, like you said, global like shit.
Yeah,
like I got people
The
from,
reach is insane.
I got people from Louisiana that be coming all the time saying that they love me in Louisiana. That should be feeling tight. I was checking my discography like a year ago. This was before Sacramento when I dropped Back to My Bag 4. I was checking what my most popular cities was, and it had a tab to go to countries, and it said like 9 countries, and I was like, huh? And I went on that mug, and it was like 50 people in Japan listening to me.
Hey.
And I was just like, but that's in 50 people in Japan listening to me sound like 5,000 if you ask me, because what? How you even, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's cold. And that was like a year ago. I want to go back and check that because that shit made me feel some type of way back then. I don't know what it's looking like right now.
Right. That
got
social
some
media, though,
cities.
especially with TikTok. Like how TikTok will push your video.
But Instagram,
You
too
didn't got
now.
millions on that. Oh,
Yeah.
you got millions on Instagram too?
Well, okay, the Sacramento video on Instagram didn't do $1 million, but I think it did like $250,000 though.
Dang.
But TikTok, yeah, the reach is insane on TikTok, but the reach on Instagram, I think is kind of more genuine. Like TikTok has a high like and scroll culture. Like, a lot of people on TikTok is just literally them scrolling. They see something they like, double tap, like, and it pushes it in the algorithm more. On Instagram, I feel like there's more of a culture of actually watch the full video. So just like off of that, it makes you more of a actual core fan than the person who just saw you on TikTok.
Right.
And you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Like I'll post now on Instagram and TikTok, and I post at the same time. Every time I post like a reel or something. And at first, right after the Sacramento video had dropped and it did the million everything, it was like every time I posted on TikTok, it was up here, and Instagram was like, you feel me, right here every time. But slowly over time, it's gotten to where now I post and Instagram is right here neck and neck. And then I realized too, though, my Instagram fans are more consistent. I just posted a video on my Instagram that did, I think it's at 150,000 views right now. It's a video of me and Tavy rapping at a B&B. He was beating on the kitchen counter or whatever like that, and I was freestyling this, and that video was going viral on Instagram, like going crazy. It got 500 views on TikTok. You see what I'm like? So TikTok is a lot more hit and miss compared to I get consistent 60K, 70Ks on Instagram, but it'll be times where TikTok throw me 200 views, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
What the hell?
Am I blackballed? Am I?
Right. We be going through the same shit.
We feel you 100% on that one.
TikTok
right there.
sending you on a roller coaster.
So, but I love that you are really involved and engaged with social media. But unlike a lot of other artists, we don't see too many antics, like negative antics coming from you. So, what do you think is the importance of being engaged with social media, but still trying to be positively productive?
I just think I never wanted to have a brand built around like negativity, cause I mean shit. If I could get 1 million people to look at me for something good, why would I want 1 million people to look at me for something bad? If I know I could get them to look at me for, you know what I mean? Like it's just not worth it. if I'm choosing this or that, I'm gonna choose this type shit. So
Yeah, and I'm glad that you chose, like, a lot of people view it as like the opposite. If I say something, do something a little harsh, I'll get even more views, and they kind of lead into the viewership more than their actual content.
that's it. But that's it.
I think that's the testament to you, because you're able, as an artist of who you are, to stand on your music.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
A lot of niggas can't stand on their art form, and
that's what I'm
you are
saying,
a
like,
nigga that I'm like, damn, I'm listening to
bro.
you. Like, this nigga can stand on his music.
Because he even mentioned it himself. He considers himself an artist.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of musicians today, even if we call them that, they're really just influencers who also make music.
That's-
But we
that's
treat
a
them
fact.
all the same.
That's a fact.
That's true.
Yeah, I definitely do think, like, and I also, like, I really, like, I don't know where people get this idea of, like, falling into the streets and treating the streets like it's more than your family, more than where you came from. I got motherfuckers that gotta look at this shit. Like, I'm not finna be
Right.
acting a fool on.
Right.
Cause at the end of the day, I still respect their opinion. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like, regardless of, like, now it's a difference though, cause you can't stop my creativity and things that I know are positive for me. If I know, I'm like very intent when I make decisions. I knew the backlash I was gonna get with Sacramento. 100 before I posted it, I knew, but I knew that if you understand me, it's gonna be so much better of a reaction if you really understand me. And I figured that more people than not will understand me, so I went for it. I knew that they were gonna sit there and try to, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I've never seen him. Oh, I've been in. Oh, he's not from Sacramento. I lived in South Sacramento from the day that I could breathe. I've been in South Sacramento from the day that I was born. There's no mystery in my history. Mm-hmm. So that's why I felt confident to be able to be the one to pop my shit like that. Cause I know that it's positive for the city. You can't convince me that it's not. But yeah, I got people that have to look at this at the end of the day. I got a mother that I love. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to have her having to walk around and that's your son. And they making a stink face. No, I want you running up on my mama like she a queen, because you know what she done. Come on. It's a way to go about it. Like, you feel me?
For
That's
sure.
just
100%.
For sure.
So you did mention Lil Wayne, T-Pain, but what are some more current artists that you are listening to?
I don't really listen to new music like that. A lot of times I listen to older music because it's more nostalgic. You give more of a feel to it when you listen to it. A lot of music now not really based around shit, but you feel me, like beefs that I don't even know about because I'm not even from there. So I'm really just listening to Bang Bang Kill 'Em for no reason.
For sure.
But it's a whole bunch of raw niggas though that is doing their shit though. Like, shout out to EBK J-Bo. He going crazy. He got the whole West Coast turned up. He bringing his back. That was a good. I feel like he damn near like Kendrick lit the flame.
He picked up that shit.
So he
on
made
a
the
whole
freshman
different,
list.
on a whole different like on a whole different accord though, because they two completely different type of artists. Mm-hmm. But just regionally though, they both like at the same time was like, okay, big motion going on the West, like is going right now, and then J-Bo just went.
Yeah, you got to use that momentum. Yeah, all the eyes are on the West since at least 2024. So all artists better use that momentum to kind of push themselves forward. We saw J-Bo made the freshman list.
Yeah, that's sad that he wasn't able to actually do it. I think that would have been tight if
Freestyle.
he was able to actually be up there with him.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And like, yeah, that would have been tight. But J-Bo, shit. One of my favorite artists from the city is probably like Prince Dreda. Yeah, but I like old music though. That's like I like the older classics. Just through the city used to be like, I don't know, it used to be like some music that really you could feel it when you're listening to it.
It's just a different,
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, nowadays I don't know. I'll hear good songs though every now. Oh, Lil Bug, shout out Lil Bug. I be listening to his shit like crazy. Shout out to Jai Flip. Actually, I be listening to his shit like crazy. Shout out to K Dollars, cause I'm capping. I don't. When y'all was talking, I was thinking about like more mainstream artists, but I'm finna get y'all hip. K Dollars. I be listening to Lil Kata shit. My boy Lil Kata. I listen to his shit all the time. Who else? I listen to a whole bunch of motherfuckers from the city for real. I really be going crazy. All right, and I just be trying to show my love when I can show my love, like, because you feel me, we all trying to run our race. Like, I'm just know I'm showing my support from the shadows, like, a lot of times. But you feel me, whatever I could do, hit me. Whatever, if you want to work, whatever, let's do it. But I'm genuinely, I like good music. So if you in the city making good music, 9 times out of 10, like, bro, that shit in my playlist. It's on my recent or something. It done got a couple spins from Sav. Yeah, it's a lot of talent out here. I'm telling you, I almost forgot and lost my mind. Shout out to Pretty Ass Tati. Hey, shout out to Big Ben's DJ. It's a couple niggas that's really talking when they get on that mic. Hey, shout out to the real artists, for real.
Man, like you said, we're here for a special occasion, and you know, we was chilling yesterday, just chopping it up, and you know, freestyle battle start happening like it happens at black parties a lot of times, and Xavier just started giving you shit to rap about. A blender.
Yeah, random objects and shit.
Random objects. But what's on my, like, the way you rapped, put it in a story, amazing. What's with it with the freestyle? Because every nigga that writes a rap or makes a record can't freestyle. So
I started
that's a superpower.
Freestyling, no, I started off freestyling. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know what music really was, like making a song. I'm thinking that you gotta go in the studio. So earlier, when I said my uncle asked me, "Do you even know what it is to really make a song?" Mm-hmm. I thought you had to go in front of a microphone like this and rap for 3 minutes, 4 minutes straight. And if there was a feature on it, I'm 5, I'm like 5'6". I'm thinking if there's a feature on it, it's bruh right there, and the female singing the hook is standing right out. This is what I'm thinking in my young mind. So when I'm trying to be an artist, I knew I wanted to be a rapper since I'm telling you, my first memory ever, I was making music. I always knew I was gonna be an artist. It was never nothing else in my brain. Like, I'd be at school and I'd sit there and like write down rapper or something like that on the paper, and then, do you have anything else you want to be? And I'll really be sitting there like, what are you, like, I really just told you. Like, so I thought that's what I had to be able to do to make a song. I thought I had to be able to come up with 3 minutes worth of shit in my head, sit in front of a microphone and rap that shit for 3 minutes straight. And then my big brothers and them, once they saw that I was like actually good at that shit, they was making me do that shit like every day, every other day. Like that shit was damn near always was a party trick. We'd all be chilling at the house there. Magic, start rapping, go. We got videos. Y'all gonna see. I'm telling y'all gonna see all the archives. I've really been rapping since I was like, bro, like I was young as shit. But that's how I thought I had to rap though. So to answer your question, that's how I thought I had to rap. So I think that always translated into me just being a naturally good freestyler. So then I always tried to challenge myself and make it like another level on top of it. So like when I do my Instagram videos, I don't want to just rap for 60 seconds and just be rapping. No, I'm gonna spell out whatever the title of the song is. I'm gonna spell out I got a video on my TikTok and Instagram where I rap the ABCs. And I did a whole ABC.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that video. That was cold.
A to Z.
That was cold.
A to Z in order, and everything is going with. If you go watch it, you'll get what I'm saying. Everything, it flows together. Everything is in unison. Because I always wanted to add an extra element to shit. Like I never wanted it to just be like, oh, I'm doing the same thing that another motherfucker doing.
Right.
I was trying to always like, you feel me? So I just feel like that make it kind of come second nature now. Like even little games like that, doing the name of objects or whatever like that. It's like. Let's go. You feel me? That's an extra little challenge. So now while I'm freestyling or whatever, I don't just got blank space. I'm thinking hard. You feel me? Like, cause I like even last night do a callback. So now I'm 4 items ahead and a callback what the first item was that we started off. Right. What the first item is that we started the whole shit with. You feel me? Like it's just I love rock, bro. I love music. I love this shit. Like I really love this shit.
You put your 10,000 hours in for sure. Just dedication after dedication, and we can see that. Shit. We can see that when just looking at your catalog in general. Like since 2020, you have dropped a single project at least every year.
Yeah, and you have 2 projects this year. I was doing 22 song projects. I was 18 in Jamaica, making sure trying to drop. I think I was turning 19. I mean, it might have been my 19th birthday or 18th birthday, something like that. I don't know. But somewhere around there it's the original Back to My Bag though, to give a timestamp. Whenever that was dropped, I was in Jamaica with terrible service trying to get the tape to upload. Sitting here really stressing about this shit so much, I don't give a fuck that I'm in Jamaica. Like, I'm trying to get this shit up. And I'm getting calls back from my engineer at the time. Not my engineer, my producer at the time. And he letting me know, like, damn, 2 of those beats that you was trying to use, you can't use them. So I had to re-upload the whole shit once I got to Jamaica. And that shit was like, from when I did that, I don't know what made me sit there and say after that, I'm going to just do this every year. I'm going to do a big-ass tape every year on my birthday. And then the next year, I think I actually did get to do the same amount of numbers that my age was, because that was the idea behind it. Like, this year I turned 23. I would have made a 23-song project, but I ended that. I did 4 of them, though. I got Back to My Bag 1, 2, 3, and 4. And out of all of the Back to My Bags, it's like over 100 songs on 4 projects. Sheesh. Bro, I'm really in this shit.
And gassing all them motherfucking shits,
I'm
too.
really in this shit.
Gassing all them motherfucking shits.
Bro, I promise you, I always said, like, if I couldn't get $1 from rap, you would still hear me making music. You would still, if you came over to my house, you would probably hear me playing on a speaker somewhere. Even if it can never be posted, published, anything. I just love that shit too much. And I feel like I really do got innate talent. Like, not to be tooting my own horn or nothing, but you feel me? Let a young man pop his shit one time.
No, for sure.
Stand on that.
Stand on that shit.
I get some talent that if I don't use it, it's damn near a disservice. So shit, I'm gonna pop my shit.
Stand on that, because what we saw last night, I couldn't do that in my best day.
For real.
I don't think 95% of Americans ain't doing
rappers,
that.
nigga, rappers that got records can't do what you
like,
just did.
Like Cayman mentioned, just because you can rap, just because you can make a song, doesn't mean you know how to freestyle.
Yeah.
In the slightest. And just because you can freestyle, just because you can battle rap, doesn't mean you know how to make a cohesive song. But true. You, with the embodiment of your predecessor, Lil Wayne, and the melodic control of a T-Pain, are able to flawlessly do both. So I just want to give you a hand for that as well.
I appreciate that. Hey, that is tight. I never really realized how much like, I don't think I sound like either Lil Wayne or T-Pain, but how you mentioning like the certain attributes that they had or whatever that made them great artists. I do feel like I reflect a couple of those when I be trying to do my Dougie. That's tight for sure.
And just the way that you spoke about your music making process, and we could always go into a little bit deeper about that, but just on what you touched on, it sounds very similar to like Lil Wayne as well. Focusing a little bit more on his rapping ability, freestyle aspect.
Yeah, really
that nigga get in the booth, go freestyle, and then
I always loved the fact that you could hear a Lil Wayne song and you could play it again and you'll hear a bar that you didn't even understand the first time. You'll hear something that he said on. I promise you, every time you play a Lil Wayne song for the first time ever, you're not going to catch every metaphor. You're not going to catch. It's impossible. He giving triple entendres every other bar. You're not going to catch every one. That's another thing I love to do. I love to try to, like, I feel like a lot of times people be guessing certain bars that I be saying or like certain, like, oh, he might have meant this when he said this. Like, I've seen people comment and say shit that's just like, bro, like, I'll really read that shit and be like, you didn't get it at all. Like, wow, that's amazing to me. And then it's funny too. One comment that we have weak as shit, people listen to the Sacramento song and they'll be like, why he say he was gonna spell it out and never spelled it out? It's the funniest shit in the world to me, because literally if you take 2 seconds to really think about how Sacramento is spelled and you just listen to it, if you really look for it and you hip enough to, you gonna hear it. I'm not gonna actually write it down on paper to you and hand it. You feel me? But I did that too in the video. If you really do your research, but it just be funny to me. But yeah, you feel me? The music making process. It's a part. I love this shit, man. I don't know.
Right.
I wouldn't if I couldn't make music, man. It's all good.
Because you did drop 2 projects this year, Players Club with Cudi and Crime of Passion, and with those 2 records, in my eyes, I did see 2 different styles of music. Crime of Passion was a lot more focused on the melodies, a lot more focused on the melodic aspects of your musical prowess, and then Players Club with Cudi was a lot more just showcasing your just rapping ability and just making fun records.
Well, I'll say that is funny that you said making fun records. The whole Players Club tape was definitely like, we was having some of the best studio sessions. Like, just fucking around. We was just really, you feel me, enjoying life when we was making that. Compared to when we was doing Crime of Passion, me and Tavy made Crime of Passion at the house. We recorded all of that at the house and was really like brainstorming on each song. We layering up vocals. We doing triple vocals on top of hooks and choruses. We was doing a lot of shit with that. So yeah, that definitely, that's tight that it reflected that way when you hear it, because that definitely sound like similar to what the process was. For sure.
Bring that mic a little closer to you. Talk a little bit about the record you dropped, "A Love Like My Mama," because you mentioned her in this interview already, but I listened to that record and it hit me. So talk a little bit about that record.
Song ever.
That's a fire record right there.
That's my favorite song right now. "A Love Like My Mama." That's my favorite song right now. I got a song I made for my mom. Some people heard it. It was going too crazy. I had to take it off social media this was when I was early in me making music though. I made a song for my mom called "Blue Skies," and I dropped it on Mother's Day and showed it to her on Mother's Day. And I took that song off of YouTube because I feel like the world didn't even deserve the words that I got for that woman. Y'all hear me? That's how I was feeling. I swear to God. I really was in my head like, nah, this just for her. I'm gonna just leave that for her because I don't even think motherfuckers understand the words I'm really saying when I get to talk to my mama. Like, and then I thought in my head, now I was like, I think I'm at the point where I could double back and make a song for mothers, because I really do feel the connection and the love, and a lot of my fan base really is like me. Like, they go through a lot of the same pain, a lot of the same struggles, and we is more alike than I thought we was. Because before I didn't really know the people I was dropping this music and they was listening to, because people wasn't coming up to me in person and stuff then. So I'm just dropping music and seeing a number go up on views. In my head, I'm not really, I don't know y'all, but from TikTok and being on live and actually being able to talk back and forth with supporters and shit like that, or seeing people in person, I had a whole family come up to me when I was with my mom at the grocery store. A mom and like 3 sons. And the sons was trying to get a picture, and the mom was like, she was one of those black moms. Can you take a picture of my sons? Because they all, you feel me, acting kind of shy.
Right.
My mom responded back to her, yeah, come on, we finna take the picture. Yep, that's him. And I'm just, in my head, that moment was so cold to me, because it was like, no, that's what that song is for. A lot of us got that connection with our mothers. So I had to really realize that and give y'all that blessing back. I had to get that blessing back to y'all, bro.
For sure.
You feel me? I was fucked up early in my life, and I was thinking y'all couldn't understand that love, but then I realized y'all really do got the capacity. So I had to give y'all a love like my mama's, because that song, I'm telling you, bro, I'll be listening to that, and I'm telling you, it's over with. Like, I don't even gotta talk, don't gotta speak, don't gotta think no more. That song put me in a different place. I love that record.
So I love that no matter what, the message overall is at the forefront of your music. So with that in the music making process, do you find a lot of the times that you have what you want to say in a sense before you're looking for the beat? Or do you find the beat and then just say, okay, this is the direction that I want to go?
Yeah, you seem like a writer. You seem like a writer. You got
on records
shit.
Like that. On records like that. Wait. On that song, I only had no, I didn't. I've damn near freestyle the best part of, well, my favorite part of that song, which was like the when post fire get better in the sunshine, I can see in your eyes, I'm seeing your sunshine. That was what I freestyled, and I started off of that, and then I wrote that down, and then I was like, let me get in the booth, because if I just did that off of the top, just listen to this, let's get in the booth. But I already knew I wanted to make that song. Like I said, I was thinking about that song I made like years before when I even went to go make that song. I was like, okay, this is gonna be my finale tape, because that song was on the tape that I was talking about that got took off of all platforms. So that's only out on YouTube now. When I dropped that though, it was definitely like a tribute to that song that I took away from the fans before type shit. So I was already premeditated. That was a premeditated murder for sure. I went in the studio knowing I was gonna make a song about my mom. I didn't know I was gonna make that though. I didn't know I was gonna come out with that. And shit, I surprised my damn self with that one.
What's next for Savi? What's in the future for you as an artist? What's going on?
Tour.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a California tour. Start off in the city.
Yes, sir.
First show gonna be Sacramento. I'm gonna perform Sacramento to kick it off, and it's gonna go crazy. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but that shit gonna happen. That's the next thing I want to do at least.
Manifest.
I got a lot of shit going though, but sometimes I juggle a lot of shit, and instead of keeping all of them in orbit, instead of really, you feel me, juggling them, I'll just take my time with this. I'll take my time with this. I'll choose to just focus in on this for a couple months. Like I was going crazy with my clothing brand for a second. Was in it, on it every day. Every day I was trying to make a sale of my clothing brand, and that shit was working. Traction starting to get built, everything. And then I wanted to make a project. I dived into that project and said, fuck them clothes. You know what I mean? Like, I be doing a lot of that a lot of times. Like, I have one thing I'm focusing on, or like for a second I was real intuitive with the shows. I had like, y'all probably seen, I had like 2 flyers that I posted before shows that we had booked, but it just fell through. It wasn't the right situation. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do like, I'm fine waiting my turn. I'll sit back and like chill. I swear to God, I'll sit back and chill. You don't even gotta worry about me until it's my time to come to the forefront, because I know it's gonna happen. So right now, if niggas not sending the right bags, if niggas not coming with the right accommodations, if you don't give a fuck about nothing but my notoriety and what I could bring to you, and you're not actually trying to make it make sense for both of us, I'd rather this not work, because I know if I just chill and be patient, the right opportunities is gonna come knocking at the door. That's how a lot of shit really be. Like, you know, you ever heard the saying, I asked God for more money and he blessed me with a job opportunity?
No, but
I need.
Go ahead and expound on that. Preach on that, brother.
So like, it's damn near like you asking for money, but your blessing is not gonna be a bag of cash waiting at your door when you wake up.
Right,
it's not gonna be a bag of money on your doorstep and you get a ring from Amazon. It's not gonna be none of that shit.
Opportunity.
Right. The only thing that you could get is opportunity, but it's still your choice if you're gonna actually tackle the opportunity and accept the job offer now and go be the best you could be because you was praying for this, right? Or are you gonna get in the job, slack off, and get fired next week? Because you could do that with the opportunity too, and now you don't got the money, but you prayed for money. Where's my money? You was right. It was right there, you know. So, I'm very like confident in that part of things. Like, I know that it's gonna take hard work, but I'm willing to put in the hard work. Let me give y'all a gem. You can lead it. This is the full version of that saying. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink, because if you do, he'll drown. It get deep, because I could bring you to water and I can force you to drink. But if I do, you'll drown. Like, I could bring you around a whole bunch of money, but if I just start putting money in your pockets, you're gonna crash and burn. You're gonna be broke in a week, because you never had to go through struggling to get in it for yourself. Right. So I could lead you to the water. If I start forcing you, you're gonna kill yourself. And if I, you feel me? You get what I'm saying? It get deep. It get tricky. Hey, I really like the metaphors. I'm not gonna lie. If I wasn't a rapper, I'd be an English teacher.
I'm hella weak. I think we covered the bases. You got anything else for him before we get out of here?
You covered a lot of some of the last questions that I had. I did want to ask you what your favorite song that you made was, and I also wanted to ask you what your favorite studio session was.
Favorite studio session? I'll go one. My favorite studio session was actually when me and Diz recorded the first cypher ever, the South Sacramento cypher. Okay. The one with everybody on it. That's the one that went viral. Like, but that one, or the Sac versus the Bass cypher session. All my favorite studio sessions is gonna be the cypher sessions, because it was 10 artists inside of one studio, really ready to. But that shit is like a gladiator den. Like, you gotta come with it, or you gonna get laughed out the park. Like, we don't give a fuck. We don't care. We all artists. Everybody know if you came with some weak shit. You know
if you came with some weak shit.
Nigga be looking at you when you come out the studio like, but don't think you finna get hella handshakes and high fives off that shit. Yeah, but all right, kudos. Hey, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta really come with it. So I fuck with the cypher studio sessions for sure. Those are some of the coldest ones.
So that means you like some good competition then.
Hell yeah.
So I mean, I've got if we nearing the end, we talking about competition. I gotta ask you then. Was you tapped in during the Kendrick versus Drake battle?
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on that?
I think if we talk about rap, Kendrick was gonna beat Drake every time. That's not what Drake is. Drake's not like Kendrick really could bar up with like some of the best. Drake tight, but he makes shit that sound good to the ear. Kendrick makes shit that touch a nigga's soul. Like, it's gonna really like pause. Kendrick makes shit though that's really gonna have you thinking on a different frequency. Like, it's gonna have you really tuned in. So you feel me? It's gonna target a different part of you. Like, if you just hearing a song and it sound good comparing to actually listening to the lyrics, and you can actually rock with damn near everything they saying, or it provoke an emotion. Like, that's something different.
What you think about the way Drake's been moving post battle?
I don't know. I don't stay hip on all that. I just when it was during that though, I was tuned in because that was some of the biggest shit that happened since back to back and all that shit.
For sure.
But, yeah, Kendrick for sure did what he was supposed to. Shout out to the West Coast. Shit.
Hey,
shout out to the West Coast artists. I just want to congratulate you.
Y'all thought that Canadian was finna beat us, bro? Nigga, actually, I was gonna get the politic answer, but fuck that, nigga. West Coast shit, nigga.
West Coast.
Nigga, I'm a West Coast nigga.
Yes,
nigga, you
sir.
thought you was finna come around here, buy some jewelry, nigga, and bring your Canadian? No, I'm playing.
That's the next
Kendrick
Sacramento.
whooped ass,
We're
though,
just going straight West Coast
Right.
now.
I just want to give you your credit, man, before we get out of here. There's not a lot of young rappers that I like, honestly, and for you to be somebody that I've known for a long time, I see you doing your thing, man. Just kudos to you. Keep going, bro.
I appreciate that, brother.
Because you're really like I'm really a firm believer that you stand on your music and it'll take you to heights that it's supposed to take you. So
and shout out to my guys because y'all might think like this is like some coincidence. We did mention that we here among amazing circumstances, yeah, for sure. But we got a good history. Like they done know me since I was like real young. So they really saw a good part of this development too, like a part of where because it was a part of my It was a moment in time where I really didn't even care about music like that. Like you could tell it wasn't the main thing on my focus when we was linking up or kicking it. You know what I mean? But like now, I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the biggest things. Like I'm damn near on that like every day. So y'all been there, y'all saw the growth, and we only gonna keep on going up. But
For sure.
shout out to my guys though. I've been seeing y'all do y'all shit. I love the fact that motherfuckers really starting their own shit and really trying to. You feel me? Trying to do something, getting up every day with a purpose.
Hell
like,
yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Amen.
Before we get out of here, can you stay with us for one more segment? We're going to talk about, we missed this last time we recorded, Xavier. It's time for us to come back to Chatty Patties and get out of the interview mode. Young Thug, who recently got out of jail, released a record. So we're going to listen to that record. We're going to react to it.
Yes, I did enjoy
He was
it.
copping a lot of pleas, but let me tell you, this record was fucking fire.
Ooh, full of gaslights, but amazing.
Yes, let's listen.
Oh, you say Young Thug?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I think I heard that.
He was copping pleas. You know what happens when you cheat on your girl and you gotta.
Wait, that's the song where he said like, all these niggas rats.
Yeah, I think he said something.
Niggas rats.
Made it from the trenches.
Even his intro.
Now we make it celebrating niggas' business.
This record is 7 minutes long. We ain't playing the full 7 minutes. I just want the beat to drop. But listen to this intro.
Dogs really hard. Every other pole, dog got different roles. Oh no, that's not day one shit. It's dumb shit. Oh my dog, solid as they come be. Those are my niggas still with us. Those that stay down through rough waters on the river. A few jump shit. It is what it is. My life not still for me to even trip. Bunch of beautiful chicks, overseas trips with the same.
Miss my dogs, Young Thug.
That was here from the real.
Hey.
Oh my dog, got the dog in them all, dogs. Dog, got the dog in them all, my baby, I'm sorry.
Hey.
One of my biggest fears is losing you to the internet. Waking up in our bed with you right by my neck, saying don't you break a sweat. Pillow talking ain't my game, pillow talking ain't my name, pillow talking ain't my name.
We heard them jail calls,
Baby, I
nigga.
love you. Know you see this rain, you know you feel my pain. Look at these niggas bashing me like Jesus, cause I made it. Look at all this shit we been through, baby. Crying in Mercedes. Fuck a jail call, I was playing out.
Hey, when Thug's in his melodic bag, yo,
Boy.
he one of the best at that. What y'all think about that record? What y'all think? I fucked with
How
that.
does Young Thug make the best music ever and then make the worst music ever like the next week though?
Right. Nah,
That
for
shit
real.
be pissing. He's one of the most inconsistent artists in the world. Like, bro, he got
give you that.
he got a good amount of hits, but a lot of his catalog is bullshit though.
I 100% agree.
But hey, shout out to brother. Glad to see you free. But I think it's a whole lot of crazy shit that happened with his history. He said he don't do no pillow talking.
That's what pillow talking ain't my name.
Hey,
Pillow
you
talking
know,
ain't my game.
hey, you know when you gotta get your girl back, nigga, you gotta say I don't do none of that shit. You gotta plead.
We all heard the tapes.
Oh, but y'all know a couple of those was admittedly fake, and the creator of them came out and showed exactly how he faked it and how he did it. It's his voice, but he put it on a CapCut filter, and he showed the exact original and the whole little shit.
Hey, yo, AI getting too crazy.
AI
these days.
is definitely getting out of hand, and then it's disgusting that we're starting to see like artists like Timberland who are really trying to make it prominent.
But I think it's a lot of fake shit going out. But I think Young Thug is letting it live because at the end of the day, it's free promo. And
at the end of the day, yeah, he just announced his album
because he know he still did do something wrong. Because that police shit is real. That police recording that shit real. But a lot of people is making fake versions of it. So, but I get it. Just let the narrative run unless it get too crazy of a narrative just because it's bringing more eyes. But I don't know.
Hey, but all I know is he is doing some backtracking because some things we do know for a fact is Mariah the Scientist did catch a case over Young Thug's ex. So maybe you shouldn't be.
And you over here on the phone talking about you love her.
Yeah, maybe that ain't the move exactly. So I will in fact say your name is Young Pillow Talking Thug. So, hey.
But hey,
what it is.
Shout out to Brother.
Shout
out to all them black men getting rich. I don't know, bro. Y'all
because that was hands down I think the best
song we heard from that nigga since he been back. So
the best I've heard him sing.
Even
though there were some parts in it and you could tell that he wasn't really using his auto tune in the way that he does. He was very reminiscent of like Future. His voice sounded a lot deeper in a sense, but I'll never kick a nigga back in for getting introspective on a record when that's what I beg these rappers to do on a daily basis.
That's true.
Come out here, tell me what's going on with your life, especially when it's real time, not 30 years, 25 years later. Like,
hey, cop them please if they sound good, nigga. That nigga sound good. But this is everyday hip hop. I'm Cayman.
I'm Xavier.
We here with Savi, man. Appreciate you for joining us, man.
Sir.
Great interview today. And feel free to come back anytime you want to announce something, anytime you just want to chop it. For sure, just come.
Hey, shout out to, I call him Unc, but shout out to E Dizzle.
For sure.
E Dizzle, Unc Gabos, you feel me? You the truth, brother. The whole reason we even had this podcast happen, for real. So you feel me? Shout out to bro. Shout out to Royal Dab. Shout out to Cavi. Shout out to Gabos. Shout out to Cuddy Gabos. Shout out to TBE Tavy. Y'all go look up all those names. I'm not gonna lie, we got some amazing shit coming. And yeah, it's been Savi Gabos. I hope y'all enjoy rocking with us.
Hey, yes, sir. We out of here. Appreciate it.
Peace.